Anyways, I'm back. I wanted to use the GoPro to make this video, but it's almost dead. So it's sort of charging. So I want to make... So if you guys don't know, or you're new to my channel, you guys may or may not know why I created the channel. And I believe, might have talked about it a few times on stream, sort of why I created the channel. Excuse me. But now I'm, shall we say, giving more detail and everything, shall we say, regarding the channel and sort of the ups and downs of trying to do college and run the channel like in parallel of each other, and still try to get videos up on time every day. So yeah, hopefully I have enough storage on the iPod to do it. Fingers crossed. So let's start with when I created the channel. So I created the channel October 30th of 2016. 2016 was not, the last few years, so like 2015 was not a great year overall. Like, it was a decent year. I graduated high school. No, 16 I graduated high school. But I volunteered at the Pan Am Games. I ended up losing my granddad to old age in 2015. So already 2016 was not going to be a good year. Because I was swamped with high school work, graduation, all that sort of stuff, and then going straight into college. Basically, like, I had no time. Basically, like, normally a lot of people would take a gap year, which basically means end high school, figure out what you want to do for college or university. Me, I didn't do that. I went straight from high school straight to college. That's sort of why I created the channel, was to sort of, I guess, sort of still have fun out of a shitty situation, which was college. So yeah, so October 30th, 2016, so right before Halloween, I created the channel. There have been a lot more, I guess, downs than ups. Because if I go, I'm actually looking at my page right now. Like, I've had a bunch of just shitty videos, shall we say. Not great, shall we say, viewership and stuff like that. I've had a bunch of copyright strikes, which I tried to avoid. Stuff like that, just major issues. So that's why, if I'm streaming anything off the 360 that I know has copyright music, for the most part, I try to turn it off. Sometimes that doesn't happen, because sometimes it's like, oh, there's no setting for it. And then I have to, once I pull the stream down, I remove it in post-production. So overall, since October 30th, 2016, I've gained 19 subscribers, which isn't a lot, but for a very small channel what I try to do is try to get videos out every single day, Monday to Friday, 5 days a week. So that's Monday to Friday. Videos typically try to go up by 6 p.m. Eastern time. Sometimes that happens, sometimes that doesn't happen. Sometimes I'm just very, very tired, and I'll move it over to the next day. Sometimes I'm on vacation where I don't have good internet, and just headaches, shall we say. So I try, I try to get things done as quickly as possible. Does it always work? No. So, why did I create the channel? Well, for me, I love playing video games. Like, I have a huge stack of video games, both digitally and physically. For Xbox One, I have a few physical games. I have Destiny 2, Overwatch, physical, plus a lot of backwards compatible games from the 360. I also do now have a 360, which I always have a controller sitting on my desk. This is the Halo 3 controller. Love the controller. So I know a lot of people might think, oh, why your low subscriber count because you don't play Fortnite or whatnot. I'm like, if you guys want me to play that, I will. Like, I have Fortnite because I wanted to buy the single player side of it. So I do have that. If you guys want me to play that, I will. I just don't like Battle Royale games that much. That's why I never, shall we say, play them on stream. It's just not me. I'm more of Halo, Call of Duty, like first-person shooters, sometimes hack and slash, depending. Lollipop Chainsaw is a fun one, which I do finally have. Darksiders 2 I have for 360. So those sort of games is what I typically play. That's just me. So I have had some issues I have had where is it? Oh, I hate the new so yeah, I've had some, shall we say, copyright strikes I have had, but I have cleaned it up. So yeah, I've cleaned up that sort of stuff. So basically, I created the channel for fun, actually, and I'm wondering why my Stoneblock 2 video didn't go live. Like, maybe it's oh, it's already a duplicate. That's why. It's already a duplicate. That's why. So I have almost 200 videos on my channel since I created the channel 6, 7, 8, almost 5 years ago. And like again, like if you look back, like I do a bunch of different content. I do Halo, Call of Duty, a bunch of that, and I enjoy it. If you guys don't like that content, feel free. Like, don't watch my content. Like, it's that simple. Like, I play the games that I want to play for enjoyment. Like, if you guys don't like watching Lego Star Wars, that's fine. You guys can suggest other games. Like, if I have, like, feel free, like, leave suggestions, like, in the comments. Like, if you go to my channel, you can see Twitter. Feel free to drop me a message there. And I'll take a look. If I have the game, I'll play it. If not, I'll try to track it down depending on the cost. Like, if it's a game that's $40, $50 now, and it was that price when it came out, there's a very, very slim chance I can even get a copy of it. So, if I can get a copy of it at a reasonable price, I'll probably stream it. So there's also a bunch of other games that I play that you guys might not see. Like, I have all the Gears of War up until Gears 4. I'm still trying to get Gears. I want to get Gears 5, but I have a couple other games coming later this year. But yeah, like, I have a ton of games. Like, literally, I'll show you my stack of 360 games. This is my entire stack of 360 games. So we have Star Wars Complete, we have Minecraft, we have BioShock, we have Mortal Kombat, which isn't actually Mortal Kombat. I have to change the cover on this, because this actually has, this one actually has Lollipop Chainsaw in it, just because the case that I had for it when I picked it up, it was cracked and broken and everything, and I'm just like, I have another one. Dead Space 2, I have Darksiders 2, which is the limited edition one, which I picked up for like $5 here a few months ago, and Darksiders as well. And then I also have I have two other games as well, which aren't in that stack. I have Destiny, the original Destiny game for it, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Modern Warfare 3, that is, which also works on the Xbox One. So, yeah. So, as you can see, I have a variety of games on the 360. Plus, I have a lot of games that are digital, like Gears of War. A bunch of other ones. Gears of War, Hexic, there's a bunch of ones that I have on there, which I can't actually remember. So, I play a variety of games. So if if you guys want to suggest a game, feel free to suggest it either via Twitter or the comment section down below on this video. You never know, I might have the game, or I can try to borrow it from somebody. So the other reason why I created the channel was to sort of have fun, I guess. And like I said, like I was not having a really fun time in Kingston just because of issues with my program and just other external factors, shall we say. So there's that as well. So I am trying to do videos 5 days a week now. Sometimes I feel like streaming, and then there's some days I don't feel like streaming. And yeah, like it's like again, like a lot of you guys might think this is my full-time job. It is not my full-time job. Let me tell you that much. Like, typically right now, I should be in college right now, but my college screwed me over. Well, screwed me over, and I screwed myself over a little bit. Shall I say that much? And they haven't returned any of my emails. I was like saying, yes, I want to continue. Like, can I set up a meeting with my success advisor? Radio silence since I sent that email like 3 weeks ago. And it's just like, so that's how I'm able to do my video a day, basically. So where do I look at going with the channel in the next little bit? Well, obviously, I don't really know. Like I said, I have games coming out later this year. I have Call of Duty Modern Warfare, the new Call of Duty Modern Warfare, coming for PC. I've already pre-ordered that game for PC and prepaid for it. At some point I have Master Chief Collection for PC. I have that coming at some point. So yeah, I have those coming. So yeah, I have that coming. I have Halo. I have the new Call of Duty. I have Halo Master Chief coming for PC, coming at some point. I have a bunch of games that I have to play through. I have to finish a couple games. I have to finish my Halo Reach run through. I finished my Halo 5 run through. By the way, I've already finished those games once and twice respectively. So now I'm just focusing. Like, I should get back playing those games, but I've just been loving Gears 4 right now, Horde mode. I'm trying to get to level 50. There's a few other things for Gears I need to finish up. If you guys really want to see a Gears 4 Let's Play, feel free to let me know. I can do it pretty simply. So it's not that big of a deal. So, yeah. I'm getting very close to the achievement that I want for Gears 4. I'm getting very, very close. I think I'm only... I think it's another 3 or 4 games probably until I get that achievement. And then I might do another run through of the game, probably on easy again, which is their casual, I guess. So it all depends really on how I'm feeling after that. And again, like there might be days where I don't stream, but I still play video games. Like that's me. It's just like no matter the situation. Like if I'm playing any of my AO games, which I have almost all of them. I'm only missing 3, but I'm not going to get them because they're sort of spin-off games, shall we say. But I have all the mainline Halo games. I have Halo Combat Evolved, Game of the Year, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary. I have Halo 4, Halo Reach, and Halo 5. I have all of them. I played through all of them already. So yeah, like as you can see, like I am a pretty decent gamer, I guess. And again, I also play racing games sometimes, but not a lot. Most of my stuff is FPS games. So like I said, if you guys have any suggestions in terms of games you guys want me to play, I also play Overwatch occasionally on PC and Xbox. I have other games as well on other I guess services. Like I have some stuff in Uplay. I have stuff in Battle.net, Origin. So I even have Warframe, which I haven't touched in a while just because I'm not a huge fan of it anymore. So as you can see, I have a ton of games, and trying to keep up with them with all the updates is a bit of a challenge. And trying to figure out when I can stream what, or sort of trying to figure out why I want to stream one thing over another, and just sometimes there might be days where I switch through multiple games on stream. There might be a few days where I play Call of Duty or Gears of War like 3 days in a row or something like that. So it sort of depends on how I feel as well. And again, the stream length as well. Like sometimes I might want to go for an hour, hour and a half or 2 or something like that. Like I did with a Gears 4 Horde mode stream a few days ago. I went for like over 2 hours. So there's that. So it's just like I have a ton of games, so it's just like trying to figure out why I want to stream, like when can what. Sort of trying to figure out why I want to stream one thing over another. Sometimes I might update my stream title a couple times during a stream, like trying to figure out what I want to play. Like sometimes I might start off on the 360 and then end up on the Xbox One. So it's all that sort of stuff. So it's not running a channel as going to college is not easy. Do I recommend it? No, I don't recommend doing what I did. I don't like taking a lot of breaks throughout the year. There have been times where I have had to take breaks throughout the year because sometimes I've had to go on a trip which I didn't know I was going on, or but I typically try, if I know I'm going away for a little bit, like say for like 4 days or something, I'll try to prep videos in advance, then I can remote in or something and upload them remotely. So then by the time I get back, by the time I leave, I have videos prepped. I can just quickly upload them. It looks like I'm there, but I'm not. So, I don't recommend starting a YouTube channel while you're in college or university or even in high school. Like, I would try to do it like during the summer or something, like when you know you have a lot of time. For me, there's been times where I've actually had to not refilm, but like move videos around or try to figure out. That's why my upload schedule is a little odd sometimes. Like, sometimes I know I'll have Monday, Wednesday, Friday available, like no class, and then I can stream the other days. Like, on those 3 days I have off, I stream and prep videos. There's been days where I try to get videos up by 6 p.m. Sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Just sometimes the footage gets corrupted, sometimes it doesn't even show up. That's why I now have a capture card to try to avoid that. And yeah, so unfortunately, and I want to talk about this, I do have some audio stuff for the one for audio. I just have to figure out how to set it up. But for the 360, if I'm streaming off the 360, this controller runs, I have no audio for it. Just because, like, no audio commentary, shall we say, because I just don't have that gear. I am trying to get my setup like better optimized for everything I do, so that doesn't matter if it's school or video gaming or whatever, or even editing for that matter. I have the gear to do it. So it has taken me a while to sort of learn how to run the channel. There have been times where I've had to delete videos completely because footage is corrupted, audio is corrupted, just issues, shall we say. And again, I apologize for all the noise in the background. There's a condo being built right behind our house where we are right now, so yeah, I apologize. So it is a little tough to try to get videos up on time. I try to get it up 6 p.m. every day, Monday to Friday. Like I said, like sometimes videos do take a little longer depending on which program I have to use. So again, I'm sorry on that. If you guys really want to see a specific game streamed, please feel free, like I said, let me know in the comments, drop me a tweet. Let me know the game. I'll see if I have the game or I can borrow it. If I can actually get a hold of the game for a decent price, I'll do it that way. Or digitally, even if I can get it digitally, I'll do it that way as well. There are a few Lego games I'm still trying to get a hold of. I'm still trying to get a hold of Lego Hobbit, Lego Lord of the Rings. Those games are very, very hard to get a hold of right now. So I am desperately trying to get a hold of them. They're very, very expensive. Right now, here we are. Lego Hobbit 360. off Amazon right now, I'm looking at almost $50 just for the game right now. And that's probably a brand new copy. Like, if I want used, which is typically what I buy, is around $17. So it is some of them are very, very hard to get a hold of. The other one is Lego Lord of the Rings. That also is very, very expensive right now. We're looking at about $30 for it. So right there, those two games are like $80 for two games. That's kind of, in my opinion, a little bit expensive for two games for like $80 basically. So I am trying to get a hold of them. I am trying to quickly get through my stack of games. Sometimes I can do it quickly, sometimes I can't. And Lego Star Wars Complete Saga is taking me a while. So there's games that I may stream for a while and then I just don't play them anymore. Like Call of Duty Black Ops 4, I haven't touched in a while. Just because I've been grinding gears, basically. No pun intended on that one. But there's games that I try to play every day because I want to finish up like a mission or a challenge or something like that. It's difficult trying to run a YouTube channel alongside going to college. Like I said, do I recommend it? I would only recommend it if you can do it. Like for me, it's a little bit difficult because sometimes it's hard to get videos done because of projects and just other things like that. And it's just time as well. Like there might be times where I know I have time to stream for like an hour and a half to 2 hours. And there might be times where I can only stream for 30 to 40 minutes or something. So it is difficult. Like I said, I only recommend it if you can actually do it. It is hard, but if you're dedicated enough, you can do it. For me, this is a hobby of mine, so for me, I care about the content, and sometimes, like I said, I do have to scrap videos or video ideas just because they may or may not work, or the time frame that I have to do them may or may not work. So there's a bunch of other external factors, shall we say, that make it also very difficult. So, like I said, I do have plans for videos later this week and next week, so hopefully I can get everything done I need and we'll go from there. Anyways.